Hello everybody, it's Henry Weederman here, getting ready to install an old 34. I upgraded to an old 36, and I'm going to put a Meteor kit on it. The Wolf Creek sent me the kit. I love their Meteors. They also sent me a piston needle gauge for that, a new piston pin, the new Meteor's piston, which I've already filed down and took the sharp edges off, so I'm ready to go. Remember, the arrow points to exhaust, and I'm going to go ahead and use my Ultra Slick and get some on this needle. Put some on the outside of it. You can be liberal with it, ain't gonna hurt nothing. I haven't put the seals in on this yet. That'll be another video. I'm trying to show this. So then the arrow pointed forward for exhaust. Put that on. Now before you can do that, preload one of your rings, your circlip. I'm gonna do the one on my right because it'll be easier to put the pin in and do it on the left when I lay it on its side. So what I do is I get this started on one corner. You want to make sure you keep it over. I take my finger and I'll hold it. I got pretty good finger strength, or I got my brass tool. Keep your finger over it so it don't fly off on you. Push it in. Push it down into the ring cavity. Then you're going to check it. There we go. So I got it in there. You're going to check it, and you're going to make sure it's seated. And boom, I heard a clip popped in there. And it's seated. And then what you're going to do is take your pin, get some of your Ultra Slick on it, and just check it, right? You want to make sure that's seated. Use your brass tool. There, it works. So now you got one side preloaded, right? And that's the more cumbersome side. Preloaded, ready to go. Now you go ahead and slide it on, bring it up, line it up, and put your pin in. Already got some Ultra Slick on it. You turn it on the side if you want. Once you get it lined up, it should slide right in. And there it is. You get it into your brass tool and push it flush. It's kind of hard to show you. I can only talk you through it. I guess it's tough because don't lose these little clips. They will fly on you. Now I could have done this beforehand, but I didn't want the piston flopping around while I was trying to put the halves together. So again, start one corner of it. Always push one side down. Some people have a tool. I did not have the tool. Nor am I going to pay for it. I just put my thumb over it. Take my brass tool and push it in, and I just start it. I've also used a little wooden file, rough end of the file, wire brushes, little acid brushes I call them. Pick them up in any store. You put your finger on it. That works too. Push it down and just walk it in there. Always sounds easier until you got to do it, right? Get one corner in. Once I get the one corner in, careful. Like I said, they will pop out. I just popped this one. Almost had it. Come on there. Usually these little ones, this one's pretty, Rings are pretty stout by meter. They don't mess around. Plus, you don't want to hurt your finger. Come on now. Almost had you. There we go. And she's in. Alright, got her in. Alright, now I'm going to check it. And I haven't checked these before, and I paid the price. Okay, you want to make sure they're down in there really good. Put your flashlight, check them. That one's seated, and that one's seated. You want to make sure they're seated, and then you want to check them, because I have it, and they've popped out of there and going up against the cylinder wall and ate up a piston. So, all right, well, there we go. That's putting in the circuit clips. Now, while we're at it, we'll go ahead and we'll fit test the piston. I mean, the cylinder and the piston. Now, I did that because I just overhauled it and I put new bearings in it, and I want to make sure everything's centered. So I'm going to put it on there, and we're going to check it. And everything's centered. So it looks good. I put the gasket on there that'll fix the squish. That old 36 cylinder and piston look nice on there. Fit perfect. And it's centered. So nice. No drag. That's just me moving around. I didn't put the screws on. Nice. Okay, I cleaned up the cylinder base. So the cylinder base is done. The piston fits nice. I'm going to put the screws in the base, and I'm going to make sure that all fits tight. So I'm going to do some more fitting, and then I'll come back and record. So that's the piston and circuit clips installed. All right, Henry Weederman out.